For me, that was one of the biggest eye-openers. I mean, it's a very important technique that I learned. Well, the technique basically consists in doing pastry cream in a completely different way that I had never thought about. Just the way it was constructed and the way it was explained to me was that you can make great pastry cream in a short amount of time, cutting a few corners without compromising the quality. So I really didn't buy it. I thought it was completely impossible to do it a different way from the way we've been taught for many, many years. But it turns out that their method, which consisted in basically boiling your liquid and pouring it into your eggs and your cornstarch with a little bit of the sugar, I mean, I'm oversimplifying, but that was the gist of the technique. I thought that wasn't going to work, and it worked beautifully. It was practically the best pastry cream I've ever tasted. It's almost like a magic trick. It's almost when you see a magic trick work. And the first time it didn't work, I made a mistake that it was actually a good thing that I made that mistake, because it made them realize, you know, what other ways can this recipe be messed up? You know, what other mistakes can occur? The mistake I made was basically straining my boiling liquid on top of the eggs, and that cooled the liquid down, so therefore it didn't thicken properly. So when we did it again, we did it without straining, without any of those interferences, and when that hot liquid hit the egg yolk and cornstarch mix, in a matter of seconds it just started thickening right in front of our eyes. So, and it was the creamiest pastry cream ever. So. And it wasn't even a pastry chef or a cook who came up with this method. It was food scientists. It was based on science that they came with this method, which is one of the most amazing things about Alicia, is that they, that's their job, is to come up with things like this, and that's what they dedicate themselves 24/7, 365 days a year, to perfecting gastronomy, to understanding it better, and to making this type of progress. It's questioning the techniques and questioning why they're done a certain way when they can be done a different way, sometimes with the same result, or in this case, a better result.